Audio?
Once the stream comes back up for me, I'll let you know. Refresh the page. Oh yeah, I got the ability to unmute the tab.
All right.
Oh god, that's what I sound like. I forgot.
Okay. Do we have audio?
Yeah, it was coming through. Oh, is it gone now? Oh no, the stream's buffering again. Oh, but the thing is still there.
Okay. I don't know what the
Oh
hell
god,
Twitch.
that's what I sound like. I forgot.
Audio works. Okay.
Yeah, okay, we've got audio again.
All right.
Anyway, let's see here. Let me look at this.
Do you want to actually go through the list, or do you want to just assume that you're giving a tour?
I mean, Shoal is absolutely just going to give a tour, and he will be paying the special. So the areas like the Verdant Market, where a lot of the food and shops that sell food and nifty cool things will be definitely a slightly longer section. The Artisans Enclave as well. The wharves, where Shoal is going to point out the new ocean that's there.
Oh yeah, there's no life down there, so she's like, "Where do you get your food?" Disappointing. Then she fixes it.
Shoal's going to point out. To be fair, I just made that earlier, like yesterday.
Good pet. She pats your head, and then she's going to fix it.
This is the market. Here's where you can buy various things that can be dangled from a string on.
She spends money in the market, by the way. Like, she just drops coins. You have to explain to her that, hey, we use experiences, and she's like, oh, that's fine, and then drops them. Like mad.
Oh.
Anything sparkly and shiny that will look good in her little domain is purchased.
Especially if it's something she hasn't seen before, which is actually probably a lot. There's probably a lot of knickknacks that she's buying.
Uh-oh.
So now we
Yeah,
know
they've got who's it's and what's galore there.
Oh yes, and there's ocean life from other realities that or other spheres that she can pick off from now.
Yup.
I'm gonna leave you guys there for a moment while we.
I don't remember. Is Shoal allowed to explain what he does as a recaller?
He is. This is kind of your god.
The rules are kind of a suggestion to some extent, anyway.
That's fair.
Look, we're not in a material world right now dealing with people who are not supposed to know.
Fair. Shoal's also then going to just mention, and I was planning on filling that with cool ocean stuff I found on other spheres, too.
And then you get picked up and she's like, and you were going to share with me when?
I mean, that's why part of why I, called for you?
Good kitty. Puts you down. She looks at you and you go, you are a brave one. Do you want things that match?
Elaborate, Era.
No.
Things that match.
Yes. She's offering you a boon out of character, but it's going to have physical changes to reflect.
Oh boy.
She's basically going, how big you want your balls, boy? I'm not going to sugarcoat it. She's going to change you somehow. It's up to you how, but she's going to change you because the market is the place where you should have brought her. Congratulations.
I mean, that was like that and the Artisans Enclave were the first two places he was planning on taking her.
Good. She's going to want the castle afterwards. She's done seeing things. She sees the lake or the sea, she fixes it, and then she's like, take me to that castle. But before then, what kind of boon do you want?
Oh boy.
And how does it physically change you? Because you have pleased a god.
See, that's too many options.
Too bad.
Why must you decision paralysis me mid-session?
Because.
He does this to me all the time.
Yes. It's fun to do it to Taya. It's
fair.
easy.
Of course, if you present me like 3 options, that's too many for me to.
I know, and it's funny to watch you just go that one.
Okay, so I'm assuming it
And
can
I
be a
have
boon
5
like
hours to
Era's.
think about this place.
What does Shoal want? What does Shoal... What would Shoal like? Oh dear lord, what happened to Era's stream?
God, if I know.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck? It looks like a Minecraft world loading fucking squares everywhere.
That's gotta be.
Uh-oh.
That's Twitch.
Twitch is dying. Oh, okay, it got worse. Now it looks like a scene from Neutra.
Because I'm not experiencing any bit dropping. My built bits are all over the place, but I'm not dropping below high definition, so it shouldn't matter.
Try
wait.
refreshing.
Sort
I
of.
think
It,
I might
think
have an
it's-
idea of what could be
fixed.
going wrong
What's that?
for why it would be affecting you and not Zimmer me. It could be the who you restream through.
That might be the case.
I don't restream though.
You said it was
you
fine
have-
on YouTube.
Yeah, I do a split stream. It goes to both places at once from my PC. Direct.
Oh, okay.
I literally pay for a service to stream to both places with a program that literally takes my stream and splits in 2 directions, and they're saying YouTube is fine.
Okay, well the it's cleared up on Twitch, so
Um,
that visual thing was going on.
Well, guys, remember Rozim streams this, and so does Nekotaigo, and I stream on YouTube. Just hang in my chat. Go watch there if need be. I don't understand Twitch sometimes. Sometimes it's just like, you, boy. I've had 0 frame drops. I'm doing it 60 frames per second. I've had no issues on my end, so it has to be Twitch doing weird Twitch things.
Amazon is a small indie company. You can't expect them to have a streaming.
It's fine.
also,
I just
I
ask
think-
people sit in my chat, because if you come into my chat every once in a while and say something, it ups my viewership, and that's all I want.
But I think that I know also the problem with Stream Together with this group.
Oh?
I'm pretty sure that it has to be all the same category.
That wouldn't surprise me. We can
Probably.
figure that later.
Okay.
Because stream together would be nice if we could get it working.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's category based.
Yeah, you know what? Shoal's grabbing the Shoal's grabbing the offer to match. I can't think of anything that Shoal would actively ask for other than that.
So no notable ability right now, but you'll come up with it later.
Probably, yeah. Well, we could talk it over after session when I have more time to think about it.
Are
Okay.
you going like freaking half Brand Dragon or some nonsense?
No, that's way too powerful.
That a half Brine Dragon template would be absolutely insane. No,
Shoal doesn't
don't
have
do that.
Shoal doesn't have balls big enough for that yet.
I was going to say, from what was being described, it sounds like he's going to be half shark, half cat, half tanuki.
But yeah, I'd probably go with the stats from Era's boon as well. I think.
Well, you're getting the stats for Era's boon. This is just, you're not getting a boon from Era if you ever ask him now, because you're getting something from your own god.
That's fine.
Because
Shoal would rather from his own god.
he's getting shadow walking.
Fancy.
So Lobo.
But yep, and then off to the castle they go, I guess.
She very specifically tells you not to enter. She's issuing a challenge.
Is Era even at the castle right now?
No.
You think she cares?
I mean, Era
Fret will
probably
bond-
knows at least.
Fretwell bonded mind to Shoal. You know, he's probably at the bridge. You want to maybe tell her that?
No,
Shoals just kind of bonded minds back. I refuse to believe Era isn't already aware of this.
That's fair. That's fair.
Seriously, with Arabade at this point, it is that Harry Potter me. Except it's how come it's always you five?
Hey, Paint hasn't brought anything like this here.
yet.
Gosh, last trying to be the nice guy, bringing in soul echoes, even though he's not supposed to.
Shoal deliberately doing what he was kind of told not to do.
Fred bringing in a devil lord, or attempting to, and then now Shoal bringing in his goddess.
How is the guy based on Dr. Wily not the problem?
I can't even blame Arson on you. Arson is also on Fret.
Yeah. Which actually, that reminds me, Fred's gonna need to check up on Arson at some point, and see how he's doing.
So the question is, do you guys want to follow her in and see what she does to get Arabane's attention?
Of course.
Considering what I know of this character, I'm presuming things are going to be knocked off of tables.
No, what she does is she goes to the throne room, she sits down and knocks the throne over. And then when that doesn't work, she starts pulling down banners. And then when that doesn't work, she literally looks back at Shoal and goes, "Is this one gay?"
I don't think so.
Then she gender shifts and breaks a window. And then Arabane shows up. And she goes, "Gay."
Why are you gay?
And she goes, "Okay, now you two can leave. I'm gonna kick your ass." She looks directly at Arabane, and Arabane goes, "Oh, dear gods."
And Shoal is gone.
Are you dragging Fret with
Also,
it? Oh, Fret's
yes.
leaving.
yeah, Fred is not sticking around.
Oh yeah, Shoal visited the world mirror. Where is the thingy? Can't find my
Fred's
tab
just
for it.
gonna head back to the world mirror.
Trying to find there.
I hope you enjoyed that little mini scene. Knocks thing over. Breaks thing. Why isn't he here yet? Is he gay? I'm saying I want to fight. What the fuck?
Gender shifts, breaks window. Arabane, okay, seriously, stop. See, totally gay.
Too bad. You guys aren't hearing the fight. They left.
I mean, should have been dismissed. I mean, she destroyed the curtains, and he didn't respond to that. So
Oh,
probably not gay.
Thank you for catching the joke.
so Fred's gonna just go has a palate cleanser, go scry on Sean.
And immediately you're inundated with pictures of grandchildren, his children, his student, him and his husband looking cute together. But then that one flashes away really quickly with a very, very visceral threats of you dead. You don't know how Sean does this, but he does.
Fred's just like enjoying watching it now at this point. It's just kind of.
It's his reality TV.
Is Sean even able to tell this is the same person each time?
No. He just knows somebody's trying on him and he fucks with it. And he does the same thing every time. First he glares at them, and then he does a slideshow of, "Hey, these are my grandkids, and these are my kids, and these are my adopted kids, and these are my adopted grandkids, and this is my student, and this is his family, and this is..." He does that. This is what my husband looked like. This is what my husband looked like. This is what my husband looked like. Isn't my husband hot? Look at my husband. Tell me my husband was hot and I'll punch you. He was my husband.
I'm just like I'm reminded DBZ Abridged, where he is like, "You cut my armor. That was a gift from my father. I'm sure your father was a great man. I hated my father. Oh, I'm sure he was a prick. How dare you talk about my father like that?"
So, how long is it gonna take of Fret seeing pictures of Graydon before he starts thinking about Graydon even briefly, such that Graydon notices scrying?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Sean wouldn't do that to Graydon. Because Sean would get involved first if you tried to spy on his husband.
Oh.
How would he know he's still mortal?
Does Sean follow rules?
Your point is valid.
It's his husband.
So I think I'm gonna make another self-imposed intelligence check. This time I hope for a high number.
Sean does not follow rules. He is not epic level. He doesn't need to be.
That's not a high number.
Anyways,
so...
out of curiosity, when is Graydon not turned on by his husband suddenly ballsing up to do something stupid?
I plead the fifth.
That's what I thought.
Yep, so, Graydon gets sprayed on.
You get punched through the mirror.
Ouch.
It hits. Do you want me to roll damage?
Sure.
12 points of damage. You took it late.
Ouch.
Hey, Shoal.
Yeah.
You watch a fist come out and punch Fret through the world mirror.
Bite.
You miss.
Dang it.
Why are you scrying on my husband?
Okay, so HP current 27. There we go. Reroll +1.
Hey, Dr. Volt.
Yes.
You're doing sciencey things in your science lab, and you come to the conclusion that you think you're actually ready to not only reattach Arson's lovely attachments, but you think you can make them stronger.
Ooh.
You've read the book. You've got the tools now. You could make Arson live up to his name.
We can build him better. We have the technology.
One caveat, though. You might have to slightly repeat the process he went through once before.
Well, that's unfortunate for Arson.
Lobo, to answer it, no. Mortals can actually enter this realm. Sean did not just unravel himself. Sean just happens to have a husband that ascended.
Yeah, you don't want to stick around here long?
Yes, mortals can show up here, you just don't want to stay around here long, and ending up here permanently is a bad thing.
To wit, the previous campaign, where Darren, Cirrus, Ixodras, and Binuet were existent, they all got to come here briefly. True, they all had divine sparks, but they were still technically mortal.
I'm pretty sure Sean has a spark.
He stole one. It's okay.
Probably from some idiot that didn't want to pay him.
I mean, is it stolen if Graydon gave away his heart willingly?
That's
Oh,
adorable.
dang.
And Sean just does not follow rules. He does what the fuck he wants when the fuck he wants, whenever the fuck he wants, so your rules on how and when he should cease to exist does not apply. Death needs to come take him already. He's an old man, his husband's gone, and his children are grown. Fucking come at me, Death.
His hands are rated E for everyone, including you, Death.
There's a reason why he's not dead yet, because Death's like, no. And he's like,
Who
no,
is-
come take me, asshole. And Death's like, no.
Who was it? There was someone who, it was said, like, they were eulogized with, Death had to take him in his sleep because he knew if he had come when he was awake, there would have been a...
There's always the story of Jack-o'-lantern. He fooled Death and ended up immortal.
Yeah,
Look,
I
told
I
that story
think
in
that
stream.
it was some famous like fighter or something, or boxer of some sort, maybe. I don't know.
Applicable joke can
Actually,
go many
I'm
places.
thinking it may have been Christopher Lee.
Oh, okay.
So last, since Paint is in class, and you're escaping,
Oh no, it was Teddy Roosevelt.
and you're escaping Arabane's teasings, which you cannot escape, Arabane. You're in his realm. You thought
can
it was
try.
bad before.
Well, he was going to try and make some ammunition. But now he's just going to go find a new house.
You may need it now.
And also because he wants to surprise Paint with a new, bigger house.
Oh,
The question is which district?
15.
Understandable. You're
Because I believe that's the nice one.
the Golden Horizon?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's not hard. Housing is readily available inside of Twilight. It's basically, you want a house, there's going to be one.
You want a house? Do you believe there will be a house? If yes, there's probably a house.
Oh, right. So I guess he's going to end up going around and get to, like, bike ride along the shoreline.
Yeah, if you want to. That's right at the edge there.
Ooh, beachfront property.
and that would absolutely be where the druids would want to do the beach.
And by the way, Lobo, yes, Sean does get a spark from his husband every night. I don't think Sean even has a choice in that one.
When you ascend, you can just go into dreams.
How's the universe of... We're not going to talk about the Screaming Marble Dimension right now with Lobo. It's becoming a thing, and it's your fault.
No, it was our fault.
It is your fault, but it's also other people's fault for reminding me that the Screaming Marble Dimension exists.
Fair.
So yes, you may find a house. What parameters would you like in your house? Is there anything in particular you absolutely need in your home? Wait, it's this place. It probably already exists.
I'm the one on the spot now.
Yes,
Because I didn't plan.
Of course you didn't, and that's why I'm throwing you on the spot.
Because he's trying to keep in mind, like, okay, what would be nice for Paint?
Hey, Paint.
Yes.
You're in class and you get this weird feeling that Last is thinking only of you. Do you want to send spiteful feelings his way?
Why would he want to?
Why?
Not spiteful feelings, but think of yourself dumbass feelings his way.
I would
It's
think
more
that
when
the,
it's more that he goes into immediate panic mode when he feels that Last is thinking of him.
Fantastic.
He thinks Last is in danger.
Fantastic. I just made a situation worse.
Dang it, Era.
I would have
Dang
thought the dog reaction to "Hey, your human is thinking about you" would be thump 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 thump.
Oh, yes.
Well, Rex is not here.
Normally. Well, that would be the normal reaction for Pain. Right now, he thinks Last is in danger.
Oh,
Deep breaths, Paint. Remember, the bandana would warn you. The bandana would warn you.
But does Paint listen to the warning or the lack of warning?
I'll do self-imposed roll.
Fairly decent.
I guess that's good enough.
Damn.
Yeah, he will settle down after realizing, oh, there's no warning from the bandana.
Me trying to make Last think of himself. Damn it.
That's never gonna happen with a character, Kai.
No, that's easy. I just make sure Airbane's influence just affects him to the point where his tail is unavoidable, so that way he has to think about him damn self.
I mean,
And also, Paint is purposely avoiding communicating telepathically, and that would be too close to that.
True.
yeah. But
Also,
no.
chat, you basically have proof there. The only way to get me to think of myself is going to be literal divine intervention.
Working on it. All right, so what parameters do you want, Last?
Spacious home, 2 floors, decently sized kitchen, large living room area / den, preferably with a fireplace, because why not? Cozy times. A view of the shoreline, and preferably has a room that does not have windows and only one door at the moment that he could use as a bedroom, because he understands that Paint is currently undergoing hypervigilance.
So a bedroom without doors is really hard to find.
A bedroom without windows.
A bedroom without windows, excuse me, is... Those don't exist, so that might be the one thing you might have to relent on. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. He tries, mind you, but that's the one thing he doesn't think would happen. But at the very least, he's gonna not have a balcony anymore, because the apartment had a balcony.
You can have a balcony. Houses have balconies.
Outside the bedroom.
You can easily ask for that.
No, the
So,
reason he doesn't want a balcony outside the bedroom.
Oh, he
is
doesn't want one.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
Yeah,
like,
So
what the fuck?
Paint is becoming neurotic and stressed all the time. Yeah?
Bolt, just spit it out.
Oh, this isn't actually a pun. This is just an observation. Wow, dogs really do tend to become like their masters.
No, that means this is all Lostful.
So, Les, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're looking at a home that you think might be the one and you feel a god enter Arabane's domain?
It's like, ooh, this one even has space to put canvas in it. And just stops. Like, even his vapors all freeze in place.
Last.exe has stopped responding. Please restart.
Excellent.
He's like even taking his helmet off for this because it's easier for him to view things without having the helmet on. And if it were on, he would be snapping his head 360 degrees to go look at the luminary square. You know, not that he can see it from where he is, but just the direction.
Oh yeah, it's hard to miss, a colossal creature in a luminary square.
What the actual fuck?
It's not the
So,
first
my-
time the god has come here, but
So my next question, does he recognize what type of dragon that is?
does he have a knowledge arcane? I don't know if he does.
Hang on, I might.
Or knowledge art nature.
No, I have nobility, religion, and planes.
Nope. You might be able to roll
Well-
a knowledge religion.
Yeah, because of Shoals in your party.
Yeah. Ooh, interesting roll there.
I mean, to identify a god, yes, I would think knowledge religion would be a good one.
16. He probably does not recognize this one.
I didn't see the roll. You got to roll again.
Wait, what? Rah. Across the city you go.
I didn't see the roll. Please roll again. For the love of God, roll high enough to recognize your fucking party member's god.
Oh, the cannonball was in there. Ah, much better. That's a 28.
It's Viv's god.
Ah, yes, the god.
Because I'm angry
whose-
at the dice.
It's the god whose name he cannot place at this moment. But yeah, he remembers Shoal talking about it. In fact, I think they specifically had conversations about it.
Correct.
That's why I was angry at the roll.
That's why I asked if Lost recognized it.
Staring at this massive thing rising above the twilight skyline, like it's pretending to be Arabane.
Arabane's bigger.
Again, like it's pretending to be Arabane.
She'll learn soon enough that Arabane's bigger. I need to stop drinking tonight. Go on, Key.
Jesus Christ, Aaron.
Echoing out across the waves of the new Twilight Sea, just last screaming Shoal's name.
Shoal did nothing wrong.
Bullshit.
And now he is torn.
So is there a giant kaiju dragon battle that's gonna be going on in like the middle of the city?
No,
Oh,
it's going to
the
happen in the castle.
Okay.
Non-Euclidean spaces. Correction,
Oh, wait.
he's torn for all of 5 minutes. Because it has not immediately begun to rampage throughout the city. So, mentally, he decides to categorize this with the other dragon gods that like to appear and pester Airbane occasionally. Except he doesn't think this one is as, going to be as buddy-buddy with Airbane. So his plan of action is thus. He's going to finalize acquiring this new home, and then he's going to go find Shoal and shake the ever-living tar out of that cat shark.
Is that a fact? Is that your course of action here?
I love jamming for this group because I can just sit back sometimes, just let shit happen.
I mean, I realize that Kai probably realizes this is a bad in-character decision to try and pick Shoal up and shake him like a kitten. But does Last realize how poor that decision is?
Of course you roll high now, and I want to toss the dice just that way the poor decision continues.
Oh, you misunderstand. His anxieties and common sense tell him that's a terrible idea. But also, why the heck would you do this? So he's still going to go confront Shoal. The shaking might ensue anyway.
Wonderful.
So you finalize the house, and you got it. It's a little bit of bureaucracy, because of course bureaucracy has to be involved in just about everything. You can't get rid of it now that it exists. It's in this place, and everywhere else it infects forever. It's not hard to find Shoal. Fred is by the world mirror, looking at pictures.
And then getting punched.
I'm going to go ahead and stand up at this moment in time and let you guys openly roleplay this, because you all know the rules. You know how this works. I don't need to be involved.
Just all throughout the bureaucratic process. Last is tapping a foot impatiently, bouncing a leg, flicking tail, vapors writhing. It's like, can we please move this along? Please. Please.
Bureaucracy waits for no one.
And he ends up riding over to Luminary Square on canvas. Still in power saving mode. Obviously, at the point of reminding him, hey, power, please. Please, feed me. Feed me, Father. And he's going to spot them at the World Mirror. Fret dealing with all that. He parks canvas right by the edge of the fountain that is the World Mirror. Get off, and he's going to approach Shoal. Hands behind his back. And glare at them. What was that?
I had to take her on a tour.
Oh, not going to ask for clarification? I mean, he could be talking about why Fred's nose is bleeding.
Shoal's not stupid.
Why? As he just brings both arms out, making like clawed hand motions in the air. As he like leans over the quadruped. Why is she here?
Shoal just kind of blinks in that, and the cat's and that cat like, are you fucking stupid? Way, and then goes, because she came through the world mirror, like gods do.
Why was she even envisioned in the mirror in the first place?
Because I was praying to her? That thing I'm supposed to do?
Unclenches hands and moves them slowly to lay them on Shoal's shoulders. Do you have any idea how stressful that was?
No. Well, yes. Because I had to take her on a tour. Or die.
gonna begin shaking the cat shark.
Bite.
Clearly not stressful enough. Inviting aggressive dragon god to realm full of relatively peaceful civilians.
I'm just realizing that
Does a 26 hit your AC?
No.
Cool.
In
Claws come
referencing-
next.
of stupid meme things, you dare bring scrying into my lair, you will guide.
Does a 30 hit your AC?
No.
Really?
Wow.
He put his shit on before he came over here.
That one doesn't. Well, Shawl is attempting to bite you, but your armor is and claw you, but your armor is currently keeping you safe.
Me, the GM, not having to GM shit.
Shoal, you can tell Shoal has quickly lost patience with this conversation, though.
Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and doubt that 20 hits your CMD as
No.
he attempts to pick you up.
No.
That fails. He puts a hand on the nape of your neck like one might a cat.
I'm going to say that's also going to require another CMD check. You're attempting to grab him. That doesn't hit.
That does not hit.
Hey, can I attack of opportunity that era?
Do it.
Yeah. Fred, your friends are fighting.
They're not doing anything to each other. That was almost a 20.
Though, actually,
If we could
I don't
define
know.
fighting as swinging in the general direction of one another and not hitting.
Yes.
Well, we're physically hitting each other because we're getting above touch AC, but we're not
Yeah, so they're
actually
just plink,
hurting
plink.
each other.
Plink,
Yep.
plink.
Yep.
Yeah, so, Fred is going to, pull out, his sitar and begin a bardic performance.
Calm emotions.
Fascinate.
Your jaw hurts, by the way. You've
Yeah,
never been sucker
yeah, I
punched
figured.
like that before.
Why
Yeah.
in the name of every shadow would you let her in here?
So, will saves from Shoal and Last. Well, Fred goes ahead and rolls his performance check to see what the DC is.
No, the DC is, bardcaster level based.